Alright guys, what's going on everybody? How's everybody doing today? Did not realize that my mic was on this entire time. So you guys probably heard the clickety clack, click clack 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 of the stuff, you know, kind of how it goes. Just another day. Normally we do this on Fridays, but we had some scheduling conflictations, and I know people have Mother's Day going on today and tomorrow. So it's kind of a rough week, but I think we're going to be having Folgers on again in the future as well. So, and always, like, this is going to go up to YouTube and so on and so forth, so we can always discuss, or you guys can listen, catch back up on anything you guys might have missed. I got to move my mic, so one sec before we actually start. My mic is on 85% of the time. Yeah, probably. It probably is. I don't know. I forget sometimes. You know what? I forget. All right. Don't hold me too accountable. But anyways, we're having Folgers on. He's been a long time friend of the stream. He has gone through some life situations. He has been around a long time. Played Minecraft mostly. I think he's been playing some Grand Theft Auto as of late, which is kind of lame because Minecraft's the better game. But either way, we have some good topics today, guys. We have some good topics, and I'm looking forward to talking with Folgers about this. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get Folgers on in here. Let's go ahead and start everything up. All right, Folgers. Hello. How you doing, man?
Hello. Good.
Good. That's good to hear, man. So, how you been? Like, how was your day today? What did you do today?
Not much. Woke up, went to Wally World, did a little bit of shopping, came back home, went for a bike ride.
Nice. Like a pedal bike? So is it like a mountain bike, a street bike? What kind of bike are we talking here?
More mountain.
Oh, okay. Not bad. You got like a lot of hilly terrain over there? Is it pretty, like, do you live in the suburbs? Do you live in like the outskirts, or do you live like in the city?
In the country area.
Country area, okay. So there's not a lot of cars by you, not a lot of people?
No.
What would your population be like? Give me an idea. Is it like in the thousands? Is it in the hundreds? Or is it in like the hundreds of thousands? Millions? It's probably not in the millions, but...
No, in my area, it's maybe in the thousands.
Dang, okay. So it is a small one. Dang, okay. Well, before we start off, if you just want to give everybody a quick intro to who you are and... a little bit about yourself. Oh shit, I forgot to switch that.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Folgers Rocks. Hope everyone is having a nice rocking day. I live in the state of North Carolina. I like to stream on Twitch. I got several main reasons that I like to. We'll get into that later. But 21 years old, so.
You're 20 years old, you said?
One.
Oh, you're 21. Okay, well, shit. That's
21.
21. Yeah. You don't really use your Twitter, do you?
My Twitter? No. I want to in the future.
Okay. Just not at this point in time. You're just not really using it?
No. I go on there and look at what Minecraft tweets and what Jeb and all of them tweet, but other than that, no.
Okay. Where did the name Folgers Rocks comes from?
It's a long story. Back when I was younger, I used to take the empty Folgers coffee cans and put useful stuff in them to carry around. Especially in like my fishing kayak.
Okay.
When I started to get bigger, my whole tackle box wasn't starting to fit in there. So I was like, you know what? I'll throw a couple lures in this Folgers coffee can and take it with me.
Okay. I can get behind that.
And then people IRL started giving me the name Folgers, and I just added rocks onto it, and it stuck.
Okay. Yeah, I've never been like the biggest fan of Folgers coffee, but Folgers coffee's alright. It's alright.
To be honest, I don't really drink Folgers coffee. It's just because I use the can.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Alright, just give me one sec. I just gotta update the bio image here. Okay, there we go. I forgot to get your details on the thing. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off. I want to kind of start and kind of dive into how you got into Twitch. Let's start there. I think that'd be a good, since we're kind of already on the topic of how your name or where your name came from. I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of learn a little bit of how you got onto Twitch, how you learned about it.
How I learned about it, man. That was back in like 2010. I was playing Roblox, and the thing at the top saying, "We're live on Twitch," and that's when I found out about Twitch. I went and watched your stream of it. I've done playing different games.
Okay.
Other than that, I didn't really watch Twitch much.
So I was kind of
got into watching.
So I was gonna say I was kind of your like forefront of it then. Huh? Sorry. No, it's all good. So yeah. Okay, so like, so then how exactly did you come across me then? Was it like YouTube or?
It was on Twitch.
Oh, was it on Twitch? Okay. Yeah. I got you. So then, to kind of, I can't stop thinking about this. So, do you like your coffee black or do you like your coffee with cream? Or do you even
with cream and a lot of sugar?
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, or do you not even drink coffee? Or you're just one of those guys that don't drink coffee?
I'll drink coffee a couple times a week.
That's it though, a couple times a week, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I'm not one of those people like I got to have coffee.
I'm one of those guys, man. I need to have coffee daily. So, like, every morning I gotta wake up, I gotta have a cup of coffee. It's like, otherwise I can't function throughout the day. I'm like addicted to coffee, you could say. But the thing is, too, I've drinking so much coffee that's to the point now where I can literally, like, have a cup of coffee and still fall back asleep within, like, a half hour. It's pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, okay, anyway, so that's what got you started to do Twitch, and so you kind of stumbled across my channel that way as well. And so what have you done on Twitch, like, throughout the years? Like, have you pretty much just stuck with Minecraft, or have you started watching, like, other kind of games?
I started out with watching Minecraft, then I've switched to, like, GTA 5 roleplay some. I normally sit between GTA 5 roleplay and Minecraft. Really?
Okay, so are you watching like the No Pixel server, or is there a different server you're watching?
For DOJ is the one I watch for.
Okay.
The roleplay.
Okay, DOJ. Yeah, I don't know that one actually. It's probably a little smaller one, I assume, because I know that like No Pixel's the big one, right?
I know I don't know which one is at what level, but I know DOJ's up there. They got at least 10 people that stream it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. So then, have you been playing on that server as well, or you just been playing like? Because I know you've been playing a lot of GTA and streaming it. I guess kind of catch me up to speed a little bit on if it's like on a big server, or if it's just like get me up to speed on it.
I've been playing it on PS4. All my games recently have been based off PS4, so there is no actual server.
Oh, okay.
But a couple of times, me and a couple of friends have gotten together and we have role played on there.
Okay.
And we tried out the idea of doing it to see if that's something that we would like to do together during stream, but we just haven't got time to get back together.
Okay. So are these like IRL friends, or are these people you met through like online, or?
Met through online.
Okay, that's cool. So I think we kind of covered it. Twitch, honestly, is kind of shorter than I was expecting, but you know, it's just kind of what it is. So on YouTube, do you watch a lot of stuff on YouTube then, or are you just mostly a Twitch guy?
I watch more YouTube than Twitch, to be honest.
So what kind of content are you consuming over on the YouTubes?
I watch the DOJ guys, the Hermitcraft people, I've subscribed to a couple of channels that put out inspirational or informational videos.
Okay. So you're still pretty big on the Hermitcraft guys then. Who's your favorite Hermit?
I don't have one favorite, but to say which ones I prioritize watching first,
yeah,
it'll be Impulse or Tango.
Okay.
or Etho. Etho's up there too.
Okay, so then you watch them like on a weekly basis then, or?
Well, when they come out, try to watch them that day.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of fell off the whole Hermit train. It's just hard because there's so many of them and they come out with so much content. It's so hard to really digest them all. I really kind of just started falling down the rabbit hole of watching the recaps. You know, the Hermit recap.
I don't watch all of them, but I do watch some of them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It's a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. Okay, so I kind of want to go into your work life a little bit. I know you've been working a lot lately. We kind of been, we were kind of talking about it yesterday a little bit on how you had to go do a couple more stops and so on and so forth. So, like, what exactly do you do?
So I'm a warehouse manager for a heat and air company. So my main job is to make sure all the stuff needed is in stock for our install teams that put in the ductwork, put in new units or whatever, and make sure I got everything pulled for them and all. And if I don't have it, I gotta order it.
So
but
then
I've been being sent out on different jobs to get them done due to lack of employees.
So then, how did you come across that job? Did you just like fall into it? Did you know somebody?
My dad did HVAC, and my work is a mile away from me.
Okay. So yeah, it's nice and close. Yeah, having nice and close is nice. Because, I mean, my work is probably like 10 miles away or something like that, but it literally takes me like 15 minutes to get there, which is nice because I'm not the best at waking up early.
It's nice to be able to just hop on my bike and ride to work.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So how long you been doing this for then?
I've been doing it for about a year now.
Oh, okay. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. So do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoy it. Okay, that's cool. Do you like? I assume you gotta probably enjoy the people you work with too, right? Usually, kind of how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice family.
Oh, it's a family-owned business.
Well, no, but we are like a family.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When you said I like the family, I was thinking like a family-sized business. Okay. So, do you guys? How much? I'm trying to think of like the best way to communicate it. So what's your guys' like work volume like? Is it like really busy all the time, or is it like do you guys have your ups and downs during the seasons?
Well, it all depends on, for one, how quickly they're building the houses.
Okay. So it's all for brand new, like new development kind of stuff.
Well, that and normal service calls and new unit. Taking out the old unit, putting in the new unit. There's different teams for different things.
So, like, if by saying that, do you mean there's like different teams to put in like the duct work and then the furnace and AC unit, or what do you mean?
So doing the duct, when they do the duct work, they do the units is set them in place. Now the actual install team, they're gonna take the older one out, put a new one in, wire it up, start it up, do all that more technical stuff.
Okay.
Because they're more trained in it.
Okay. Okay, makes sense. So then, how big of a team are you managing then? How big of a team do you got working with you?
We got 20 employees. Now I've been talking to the boss man and might get me a helper to help me out.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Delegating is always very helpful thing. But then, okay, cool, interesting. Yeah, I've never done any ductwork or like HVAC kind of work before, but can't imagine it being like, especially if it's hot, right? If there's no AC in the unit already, like, what's the temperatures like over there? Does it get pretty warm during the summer?
I'll just say during the summertime it has gotten above 130 in the attic.
Woo.
And at that point, legally have to stop working. It is unsafe for us.
130. Holy crap, that is hot.
In the attic. It'll be in the upper 90s outside.
Yeah, that's still hot. So, like without telling us like exactly where you live, like what region would you say? Like the South, the Midwest, the Southeast, Southwest. Like what area did you equate yourself? Because you like live in the United States, so trying to kind of gauge on your area.
Eastern North Carolina.
Okay, that's a little bit more specific than I was looking for, but okay, so North Carolina. Okay, cool.
Well, I already said what state I live in, so.
Oh, maybe I didn't catch it. So then, are you a sports fan then, or what?
I'm not really into sports, but I will watch them if I got time and if I catch them on.
Okay.
But I'm not like, oh, this team are playing. I got to watch the game.
Okay.
I'm not like that.
So what's your preferred sport then?
I don't really have a preference.
No, I don't got a preference. It's just kind of the time hits and it's on. You might watch a game or two. Okay, that's fair.
I find more perfect entertainment in YouTube, and then I don't gotta pay for cable.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Cable is I wish I could get rid of it. Like, for me to have good internet, I have to have cable because it's a package deal. They don't do one or the other. So I spend a lot of money on cable that I do not watch, and it drives me up the wall. I just want the good internet, you know what I mean? I just want the good internet without the cable, but I can't. So it's a little frustrating, and hopefully they can eventually get more competition, so that's not really a problem. But as of right now, it is for me, so it kind of sucks. I'd like to get rid of it because I don't, like you said, I don't watch cable. I pretty much watch Netflix or YouTube or Twitch, so cable just does nothing for me. So then I kind of wanted to, moving on here a little bit, we kind of got into your work life a little bit, kind of talked about how you got into Twitch and your content consumption is like. Kind of, in the past, we've kind of talked about personally that you have had some issues, or not so much some issues, but you have had a situation where you ended up in prison. We don't need to go into that. I don't think it's really necessary for us to go into why it happened, but I'm more curious on your interpretation of the system and like how you felt coming in and out of the system and how you I guess how you feel about it all.
So, first of all, I was at the county jail, and I'll put it to you exactly like when the corporals put it to me there. There was 300 people there at the jail alone, waiting to see the judge in one superior courtroom. So there's a backup. So you got guys sitting in there for 3-5 years even before they see a judge.
Ooh. That's rough. I know there's always a big delay with like court cases and all that. So did you have a big like delay, or did you have to wait a long time, or was it pretty quick?
Mine, I ended up getting a plea deal.
Okay.
But if I didn't, I probably would have sat in there for 2 years.
Oof, okay. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I haven't had much interaction with the legal system. Besides when I lost my license, probably like, I don't know, 8 years ago, something like that. For speeding on a motorcycle, of course. So I lost my license for 6 months. I had to go to court and all that. And the court took, like, the whole court thing probably took like 3-4 months. I didn't get like put into a, county jail or anything like that. But I did have to, go without a license for 6 months and get a lawyer and do that whole situation. And then my other situation was getting swatted. Granted, I didn't get arrested, or brought to county jail. I did get handcuffed and all that. And I thought the situation went fairly well for what it was. But, like, thinking back on you, did you, like, come across a lot of, like, conflict while you were in there? Or did everybody seem pretty peaceful and just trying to get out, basically?
As long as you didn't mess with the lifers or the people that were like in their 30s and 40s and are expected to serve like 20-30 years, then you shouldn't have a real problem. But if you met someone under the age of like 20, like the early 20s, they're still got that young mindset in their mind that's like, I'm gonna fight you no matter what. but most of the older guys are more laid back. Like, I don't want to get involved.
Makes sense. I mean, as you get older, the less you care about the whole conflict situation and more you just kind of want to do your time and get out, right? Don't want to deal with all the extra BS that's probably involved in that. Did you, like, what was, like, the eating system like? Like, I always, like, because I always see, like, TV shows, and, like, Wifey's really big into, like, the prison shows. And so I'm, like, curious, like, have you watched any of those shows at all, or?
I've seen them before I've gotten out, or before I went in, but not. I haven't really watched any since I've gotten out.
Okay, because I was curious on, like, how realistic they are, like on your
we get 3 trays a day, and we only get 1 tray. That's it. We can't get a second one.
Okay.
So if you're hungry after your meal, oh well.
Okay. That's interesting. So then, do you feel, or okay, actually this is a better way to phrase it. So, like, what was your day-to-day like then when you were in there?
So there was 3 different types of blocks: maximum, minimum, and open block. At first, I was in the maximum block, which we were only out of our cell for 3 hours a day.
Oof. Okay.
And during that time, we if we wanted to shower, we needed to shower. But when we're out, we normally like play card games. We had in that block, we couldn't get the D&D books in, so we made our own D&D game. Made our own characters, all that.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So then, did you have to share? Oh, no, continue.
Other than that, you watched what was on the TV screen.
Okay.
But it would echo so much in the block that you're lucky to understand it.
Who got to choose what was on the TV? How did that work?
It depends on the CO.
Okay. So then the CEO.
Some CEOs are like, yeah, I'll put it on what I want to put it on. But most of them are just like, what do you guys want it on?
Okay. And they're just kind of a group thing.
And normally it was either sports or a movie. But at night when American Idol or The Voice came on, we were listening to that.
Okay. That's fair, because you kind of want something soothing, right? You want something soothing.
We don't have any other form of music.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. So then, did you have to share a cell, or was it like an individual cell?
So there was 2 beds in each cell.
Okay.
So yeah.
So was it like bunk beds, or like just 2 on the separate side by side kind of thing?
Bunk beds.
Okay. So were you top bunk or bottom bunk?
I went back and forth because my cellmate kept on changing. Because the block I was in at first was an intake block, so I would get people that come in for a couple days and go be taken to a different block.
Okay.
So I'll get a new person in, and it'd be an older guy, and he can't get up on the top bunk. So I got to move all my stuff up there.
That's fair. So how long did you spend in there?
7 months.
Oof. It's a long time. So coming out, how did it feel? Like, just leaving for the first time?
Refreshing, because for one, when I was in there, we had seen no actual daylight, no sun, none of that, no fresh air. It was just us in the building.
Okay. So then, once you got out, I take it you probably felt like, obviously joy, but like moving forward and like now, do you feel like grateful, or do you feel what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, let's just start off with that. Do you feel grateful now, or do you resent it?
I'm not gonna deny the experience, but
Did it give you like
for
a
me being in
new?
there,
I was gonna say, did it give
oh
you
yeah,
like a new sense of? Did it open your eyes a little bit in a way? Did it make you embrace your freedom a little bit more? Make you feel more?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is just
Now,
crazy.
now there are guys that would come back there like every single week. One of the guys, he called that his home. He would go out and do something just to come back in,
Wow.
and that's one reason is because he was homeless.
I can understand that, yeah. I mean, especially after you spend so much time in the system, I think it becomes a little hard to break that cycle, right? You start becoming dependent on the system. Well, I'm glad you got out, man. I mean, like I said, I'm glad you got out. I'm glad that you're able to learn from that experience. I don't think it's an experience that most people are either strong enough to endure, or B, you know, I don't know where I'm going with that, but anyways, strong enough to endure it, really, because I don't think most people could survive something like that. I think it changes you, right? Do you feel like it changed you?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, still looking behind my back, make sure no one's coming up on me and everything like that.
Were you scared in prison?
No, not really, no. But you always got to watch your back.
Yeah.
Watch what you say and all.
No, that's fair. Yeah, you never know. It's you walk kind of like walking on eggshells, kind of a situation, right?
Yeah, we had boiled eggs like every single breakfast.
Oh, but well, I love me some eggs, so I probably wouldn't mind it, but it's
But one of the things I've learned is that we could keep the boiled eggs non-refrigerated in our cells for up to 3 days.
So you could kind of like stockpile a little bit in case you were like got full a little
yeah.
early, and then you can eat them again later.
What we like to do is we like to stockpile. Everyone pitches in, puts in eggs, saves the mustard from the breakfast tray, and then someone buys like a hot pickle from the commissary, and we can make egg salad.
Hmm.
And then everyone that pitched in, we split it amongst us.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you get like a little bit of a.
Yeah. And then there's these swirls that we'd make, which was the egg salad, ramen, crushed up chips, all kinds of food all in one, but it was good.
Was there a lot of like of those kind of recipes, I guess you could say, of like the stuff that you get from the commissary and what you can like save from your meals?
Yeah.
Was it the same meal like almost
Yeah.
every day?
So breakfast was basically the same. You either had grits or pancakes as your main, with boiled eggs, or you either had a biscuit or like a slice of bread and some nasty gravy.
Okay.
For lunch, it was a bologna and cheese sandwich every single day.
Okay. Not too bad.
With some kind of fruit.
Okay.
And then dinner, it rotated every 7 days. Same thing.
Okay. So like every Monday
But
would be the same thing. Every Tuesday would be the same thing.
But everyone looked forward to that chicken on Sunday.
Chicken on Sunday was the best day.
Yep. Because every other plate would be worth like $1 in trade. That chicken plate would be worth like $2-3.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
And trade for like commissary and phone time.
Did people ever get in fights over the food?
Oh yeah.
And was it mostly just for like was it mostly chicken day or?
Well, let's say if I was to make a deal with you, be like, yeah, man, if you give me that honey bun, I'll give you my trade tonight. And I don't live up to that deal, you're out of a honey bun. That person would normally fight the other person.
Okay, yeah. So keeping word was real big.
Because So because you don't let people walk over you like that or on you.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like I said, that's just crazy. Well, I'm glad you keep the good spirits. I'm glad that you learned from it, I guess, and that you at least have some sort of a broader perspective now being out. Was finding work harder, or was it not too bad because of that?
So on the local level, there ain't really no program to help ex-convicts. On the federal level, yes, but on the local level, no. So I searched around for a little while until I found a good company.
Okay. Okay. I think at this point, I kind of would like to transition a little bit into kind of your upbringing a little bit, and kind of what was your life like, and some of the decisions that brought you here today, and so on and so forth.
So I've grown up in the same era my whole life. Once I became like 12, I had to become independent, really. Parents started to really care about me, which helped me, really. I learned to live by myself and rely on myself more and not depend on people.
So you'd be considered like an early bloomer, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, growing up for me, my parents weren't around a whole lot. I spent a lot of time like taking care of my brothers, so that kind of made me mature faster than probably most people do. Probably around the same age you're saying yourself. So I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that. Like, I feel like I'm an old man at this point, even though I'm not that old. But I think it's just because of, life, upbringing, so on and so forth. But I feel like at the same time, it also helps out. I feel like growing up that way earlier, faster, also helps you with like work and stuff like that, because you tend to just be more mature, right? Because you say you're 21 now, and I feel like a lot of people your age are probably not really working. They're probably just hanging out. You know what I mean? So
let's just say anyone else my age that worked at our company have quit or either gotten fired.
yeah, that's fair. I can see that. I mean, I think it's like one thing. Okay, what?
But growing up, there was a lot of negativity in the house, so I kind of spent more time outside, away from home, spending time with friends, and that's really kind of what drew me towards YouTube and Twitch. Helped get my mind off of stuff.
What did you and your friends do growing up? Like, tell me a story of your childhood, of like you and your friends. Like, what's the craziest story you got?
Oh my god. I told Wolfie this the other night, so it's a pretty decent sized story. So this happened freshman year of high school. Me and two of my friends, me, Folgers, Austin, and David were staying at Austin's house.
Okay.
Went there. Austin and David were upstairs. My vape. I was downstairs playing Minecraft with Austin's dad on the PlayStation, helping him out because he didn't know any of the technical stuff. So I'm down there playing. Next thing I know is the beep 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 fire alarm's going off. And in my head, I'm just like, fuck. I know what they did. They hit that mod so hard it set the fire alarm off.
Okay.
So they come running down like, what's going on? What's going on? I've been all dumb. Then Austin's sister comes down and is like, there's smoke coming out of Austin's room. I'm like, oh man, no. And all since I said with David, don't be smoking in my house no more.
So are
The
they
rest of
small?
the night, we had that. The rest of the night, we had that window open with the fan blowing out, still smoking.
Okay, so you guys didn't use like because growing up, kids used to always do the what was it, like the toilet paper roll and putting a dryer sheet at the end of it, like rubber banding a dryer sheet on it, and then blowing into it, so it smelled like dryer sheets basically, and it smelled like someone was doing laundry. So you guys didn't do that. You guys just blew it out the window and just had the fan just trying to mask it.
Blowing out the window also.
That's funny. Yeah, I never really got into that stuff personally.
So that's not the end of that story. It gets even better.
Okay.
So I go up there and start. We're all playing GTA 5, just grinding away, double money missions. And eventually his dad comes up and says, "Hey, I'm going to bed." So he goes to bed. Like an hour later, we're like, "All right, it's time to go." We go downstairs to go raid the liquor cabinet again.
Mm-hmm.
So, and David's like telling me that, "Hey, we're gonna get fucked up tonight." And Austin's like, "No, if you get fucked up, it's gonna take both of us to control you." He's like, all right. And Austin told me that we are not letting him get that fucked up. I agree. So we have a couple shots. The Jim Beam, Captain Morgan, go back upstairs, start playing games again.
Yep.
Eventually we settle down, I start to doze off, and then Austin asked me, "Hey, where's David at?" "I don't know." So we go looking for him. We find him downstairs. And you know, like the big soup mugs with the handle?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude had the Jim Beam Captain Morgan pouring it into there. And the moment that we walked around the corner, he took a sip and said one of the best lines, in my opinion, for this moment. All he said was, "Good morning, boys." I just taking a big sip out of the mug.
That would be a funny moment. I could see it now. The "Good morning, boys." That hits, right?
Yeah. So we finally got him stopped. Of course, we drunk the rest of it between me and Austin. But we literally had to drag his ass upstairs. And by the time we got him up there, we're all wide awake, so we start playing again. And here's David just sitting here in the corner, taking the banana pills, the empty water bottles, swaying back and forth, just throwing them at us like, "Here, suck this."
So are you still like friends with these guys then, or?
If Austin, yes. David, I don't really talk to him much.
Just like a falling out, or just kind of grew separate?
Just kind of grew separate.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. So, like, I guess because, you know, you're kind of from a smaller town, was there, like, what, your, like, high school and stuff, was there a lot of kids, or was it pretty small, like, class?
My class was about 150.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. That's probably, like, middle of the road, like, lower to the middle of the road, because we had, like, Natan on, and his class was, like, 3 people. That's, like, nobody. It was weird. Like, it was weird when he told us that. I was like, my mouth dropped. I was like, dang, I can't imagine going to school with only like a couple people. You know what I mean?
Either that or all the others are drunks and lazy and got into drugs and just dropped out or failed.
Yeah, true. That's true. So then, like, kind of moving on there a little bit, what's some of your side hobbies then as of today then? Like, what do you do besides just, you know, play some Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft on occasion?
I like going for bike rides and walks, or just sitting on the front porch enjoying Mother Nature.
This isn't a date, okay? This isn't a date. You don't gotta tell me I just want to go on a walk on a beach. I'm just just more curious on.
But,
So
but you want to know one of my favorite things to do?
what?
One of my favorite things to do when I get home is to call and talk to Woofy. That's one of my favorite things to do because I know I can just let all the stress out.
Okay. So then, how long have you and Wolfie known each other?
We've known each other, say, about 3 years.
Oh, so it's a good amount of time.
But our conversation hasn't really picked up until the past like 4 months.
Okay. Well, sometimes that's how it goes, right? Sometimes you don't really talk to someone or have like a good connection until a little bit later in life where things kind of just click, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then, you said your side hobbies are like riding a bike, right? And so like when you're riding your bike, do you just go like around town or what do you do?
Today I rode all the way to the lake, hung out at the lake for a little bit, and then came back.
Okay. Well, you said you fished, right? Or do you still?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still fish or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just do some
Actually,
shore
at
fishing?
work-
Or?
At work, the boss man's at you. We're digging a pond right now, and we're gonna stock it with fish. So you better know what I'm doing during my lunch break.
Doing a little catch and release?
Yep, that, and we're putting on some swim trunks.
Yeah, especially like you said, 90-degree days, man. It gets pretty warm. It's wouldn't be a bad way to kind of jump in and kind of cool off a little bit. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. So then with you working at this place and, you know, your past experiences with, you know, prison and, you know, growing up and all that, like, so what are some ambitions or goals like that you have for the future? Like, because like for me personally, I like to try to mentally think of like things like 5 years out, 10 years out, you know, kind of have milestones that I like to hit, I would like to hit. Like, what are some of those for you right now?
I like to grow and have a family, place of my own.
How big of a family are you talking here? Like 1, 2 kids, 3, 4, 8?
Well, however many me and my love of my life can support.
Okay.
And are willing to have.
That's fair. That's fair. Not a whole lot.
Now,
Kids are a lot of work.
I'm not going to go out there and have 10 when I can only support 2.
True. True. Time for them to start doing some work. It's called child labor. Gotta help support the family, kids. Get to work. So they're like,
here, go mow. It's like, hey, go to the neighbor. See if you can go mow their lawn for $20.
yeah, and they give me those $20 when you're done. I bought the lawnmower, so you gotta pay me back. You're basically renting the lawnmower. I'll give you $2 of that 20. That's how you gotta. Yeah, that's the way you gotta play it.
I'll get you an ice cream cone.
Yeah, I'll get you an ice cream cone. I was actually watching a documentary on YouTube about like the McDonald's ice cream machine and like how like 14% of them are always broken and all this. It was crazy to watch. It was definitely interesting. So if you guys ever want to kind of go down that rabbit hole, just look up like McDonald's ice cream machine on YouTube, and there's like a documentary on it. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, here we go. Wow, it's like a commonly searched thing. The real reason McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken. I recommend giving that a watch because it's real interesting. It's kind of a little bit of a longer watch. It's like a 30-minute video by Johnny Harris, but it is definitely pretty good. I learned quite a bit from it. I'm not really big into like conspiracy theories kind of stuff, but it was fun to watch nonetheless. So then, like, work-wise, do you plan on staying with this company for a long time then, or is it just kind of like a stepping stone, or like just place and time for right now?
I plan to stay with them unless me and my spouse want to move somewhere, and then I'll change work.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Are you like opposed to moving like anywhere, or is it like kind of like you?
I would prefer to live in the country.
Okay, you're a country boy at heart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
First of all, if I live in the city, plus I'm gonna have city taxes.
Hmm.
Why not live in the country where it's cheaper?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Everything's cheaper in the country. I like the country. Like, I don't know if I could live in the country, but I would like to be like on the outskirts of the country. I want some land for sure.
But I like some kind of in the suburb, but I want a good piece of land where I can do whatever I want and no one can say anything. But I want other people around so my kids could
Have
go
friends.
to the neighbors, go play with those kids and all that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I totally agree to that. I can agree. So with, we're talking about kids and talking about like career and all that and life in general. What are some like fears that you have, like, with like the world as is? It's been kind of like a mess as of late. So basically, I just kind of want to see what your fears were.
Right now, trying to get all the because I'm currently under the court right now, trying to get rid of all that stuff on me.
Yeah. So
trying to pay them off.
So do you feel like a lot of stress with that then, or?
Sometimes, yes.
Is it like a constant thing, like we're just constantly like in the back of your mind, or?
Well, it's one of the things. Man, I gotta pay them this month. And if I don't, I could go back to jail.
Fair. How much, if you don't mind, how much do you have to pay every month?
85.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that adds up, right?
For 3 years.
Yeah, that adds up, dude. Damn, 85 for 3 years. Ooh. Yeah, that sucks. It's just kind of something that's just sticking with you. Basically, like a like a payment for something. Dang, I didn't realize you guys people had to pay after they got out of their jail. I thought they just spent the time and that was it.
Anything past 30 days, you have to pay for.
Wow. Okay. Crazy. Cause like you think about like, well, 85. So that's like what, 30 days a month. That's like 2.5, 2.25, per day.
And that adds in the lawyer fees, the court fees, the being locked up fees, all that.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. Did you have your? I know we're kind of trotting backwards a little bit here, but did you have like, did you get a lawyer then, or did you just kind of like represent yourself?
I got a court-appointed lawyer.
Okay.
And that's a whole other rat's nest. Some of them will actually care, and there's some of them that were like, "Yeah, I'll see you on your court date."
Thanks.
don't even bother talking to you, updating you on anything.
Yeah.
You'll write them, call them, nothing.
Yeah, that's gotta be frustrating, right? Dang.
And all you want is an update on your case.
Yeah, I can understand the frustration on that.
Because when you're in there, you don't know what's going on with your case. You're not updated.
Yeah, you're just kind of in limbo.
You don't know if there's any new evidence, a witness, none of that.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that sucks, dude. That really sucks, but like I said, I'm glad that you were able to get out and all that, and able to, look positively on it at least now. Do you have anything else that you would like to cover or talk about?
Never really asked what was my inspiration for streaming.
Well, what was it? What is it?
Well, Nub really got me into it. Just being in streams with him.
Yeah, I forgot about Nub. What's Nub been up to? You been talking to Nub at all?
I talked to him the other night.
Yeah, what's he been up to?
Not much. Been managing a McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, other than that, going to pubs every night.
Oh, he's a big drinker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, I may or may not have my Jack Daniels right now.
That's fair.
Only once a month.
So you're Jack Daniels kind of guy.
I go back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a whiskey guy, so I can respect that. So then,
No,
continue.
But recently, since I've started streaming again, and my viewer count, the active viewer count does not match my follower count, and Twitch is like, the Twitch algorithm is putting me towards the bottom, so it's holding me back from growing as much.
Mm-hmm.
But there is other Twitch streamer. Don't ask me to pronounce his name, but he streams later at night, and I've seen him stream for like 5 years, and he still maybe only has 1-2 viewers in his stream, but he's still kicking along. So he's been inspiring me to keep on going and push through.
Yeah, I mean, streaming is a very finicky thing. It's very hard. Comes down to a lot of luck. Yeah, it's very complicated. It's something I've dealt with, through many years, and it's just a constant roller coaster. I think you just kind of got to keep looking at what you're doing and trying to find ways to improve and try to see things that work and things that don't work, and then just try to.
And there's like several interactive games I would like to play, but I don't have anyone in stream to really play it.
Mm.
Like I've purchased a Jackbox.
Oh yeah.
But who's there to play with me? No one.
It's fair. Yeah, Jackbox is fun. I've done it a couple times with like friends, like IRL friends, and Jackbox is a good time. I enjoyed it a lot.
But for the reason that I stream is I stream with the purpose of helping other people with mental health. I try to give off a positive environment, so no matter what stress they have gone through during the day, they can join stream and just get away from it and forget it, and joke around and smile and laugh for once in a day.
Yeah, just a escape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think that's what a lot of people are kind of looking towards when they are watching a stream for the most part. But yeah, cool. So was there anything else, or was that, or did I suffice all your curiosities at this point in time?
I mean, you still haven't sent me that picture.
What picture?
You know what picture? The one that you promised like 5 streams ago?
I forgot what picture that is. Dude, I got a memory of like a walnut. I don't remember shit.
I sent you a picture, but you don't send me a picture. Alright.
Picture of what? I don't recall. If you don't want to say it on stream, you can just DM it on Discord or something.
Well, you say it anyway, so I guess you don't want to share pics with me anymore.
I guess I'm so confused. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I feel like you're just fucking with me at this point.
Whenever you ask for Peter pics.
Wait, what?
Whenever you joke around about Peter pics.
Oh, dick pics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like all confused. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you're not gonna.
You still haven't returned it.
Yeah, you're not gonna be getting one of those, bro.
I mean, Yeah, it's all mine now. So
Be careful what you ask for, right? That's funny. But all right, man. Cool. I had a good time talking to you, man. I got
yeah.
It was good to learn a little bit more about you, learn about some of the struggles, kind of fill in some of my curiosity and lack of knowledge on some topics and stuff like that. So,
All right, there's still plenty of stories and plenty of things I could say, but gotta leave something for next time.
yeah, we can always talk more next time and so on and so forth and so on and so forth, man. But yeah, thanks for coming on, dude. I do appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so if you guys haven't already, his Twitch is Folgers Rocks, as it says right there. You guys can always catch him on Twitter as well as Folger Rocks as well. He shows up in the stream here as well on occasion. Otherwise, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, there'll be links down in the comment section, so you guys can go ahead check out Folgers there and then. But I think that's where we're gonna probably call it for tonight, Folgers.
All right. Just want to say, make sure everyone has a nice rocking day.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, and we'll have to schedule another time to get you on.
And that's Discord if you ever want to join it.
Oh yeah, the gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks again, and we'll talk soon.
All right. Have a nice day.
See you, Folgers. All right, guys. So that was Folgers, a good guy, definitely a good guy, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to get to know him, talk to him, so on and so forth. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead, jump into that Discord as well. Go hang out with Folgers. He streams every once in a while. That's one thing we didn't really get into as his streaming schedule, but regardless, go ahead and hit him up. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for us for tonight. If you guys coming in late saw this or whatever, it will be on YouTube probably in a couple days, as usually when it uploads, and then from there. So have a good night, guys, and until next time, bye.